Hi, I'm Noah and I roast historical figures. Today I'll be roasting Watergate conspirator and a man who looks like he would get into a fight with a cartoon squirrel, G. Gordon Liddy. Liddy began his career as an agent for the FBI, where colleagues remembered him as a wild man and super klutz who once got arrested by local police for breaking into a building while undercover. In retrospect, it's not surprising that Liddy's Watergate operation went disastrously wrong. It's surprising that anyone ever trusted him in the first place. When Liddy was a prosecutor, he once fired a gun during closing arguments to prove a point about ballistics without telling anyone that he was going to do that. What's bad about that is someone could have gotten hurt, and what's even worse is that the person who got hurt probably wouldn't have been Liddy. Liddy worked for Nixon's Committee to re-elect the president, where he came up with such audacious schemes as kidnapping anti-war protesters and dumping them in Mexico, and hiring prostitutes in a plot to blackmail Democrats, although neither of those plans were approved by the campaign. Liddy was such a loon that even the Nixon campaign was like, Gordon, we have to respect the law. Liddy directed the Watergate burglary, where operatives working for the CRP were supposed to bug the Democratic National Committee's headquarters, but because they were caught, ended up bringing down Nixon's presidency. It's funny that Liddy worked his whole life to advance conservative politics, but his most lasting impact will be destroying the career of countless Republicans. Not funny for him, but still pretty funny. Liddy was sent to jail for his crimes, where he, according to his own autobiography, walked naked through the halls on his way to the shower while singing the Nazi national anthem as a means to intimidate the black prisoners that he was passing by. I don't respect Liddy, but I will say this, at least he didn't let prison change him. After his release, Liddy had a long career as a talk radio host and drove a car with a vanity license plate that read H2O Gate. Before I started researching him, I thought that Liddy never did anything that helped anyone but himself, but I was wrong. With that license plate, he helped anyone who passed by avoid a dangerous felon. Alright, please consider donating to help the family that I sponsor in Gaza. If you'd like to support me or watch bonus videos, please check out my Then, let me know who else to roast, and join me next time for part 2 of my roast of second US president and a man who chose to wear his hair like this despite living in the only era of American history where men were supposed to wear wigs, John Adams.